Okay, let's talk about protein powders. Probably the product you're going to sell the most of is going to be protein powders. So there's a few things you need to know about selling a protein powder. Number one is what whey proteins actually are and how they're made. So the common sales tagline we give when folks come in, first thing I do is I educate them on what whey-based protein powders are, why ours are better, what competitors' products are, and it makes the transition very easy to swap them from one protein to another or introduce a protein powder into their nutrition program. First thing is this. So when a whey-based protein powder is made, they take the whey and they dry it and they filter it. The finest form or the best of all whey proteins are called isolates. We carry a protein powder that's 100% pure whey isolate. This guy is sugar-free, gluten-free, fat-free, lactose-free, and also cholesterol-free. There's a couple things about isolate-based proteins you should know. Number one is they are generally a little bit pricey. And number two, they're very fast acting. So they're in and out of your system in about an hour and a half or so. We recommend this protein powder for like your competitive athletes, your bodybuilders, folks who have a very strict diet, people who may be extremely lactose intolerant. Most people who are lactose intolerant can tolerate this protein. You're gonna hear many people tell you, oh, I can't do whey-based proteins because, or whey protein causes me issues with my stomach or whatever. 9 times out of 10 or more, a good quality whey-based protein that's very high in isolates doesn't cause that problem. It's the concentrates in your cheap proteins that cause that problem. So this is the HydroPro right here. We also carry the Pro 7. So this is our most common protein that we sell. I'll give you some sales lines on this and compare it to a common protein here, Optimum Nutrition. So I mentioned the whey-based proteins being the isolates being the finest form of whey proteins. What's left over after they make a whey-based isolate is a whey-based concentrate. And it's the concentrates that cause people 90+% of the gastrointestinal issues, the bloating, the gas, the upset stomach. The whey-based concentrates are about 70% pure protein, and the rest of that is all just junky stuff added in to volumize the protein powder so the companies that sell them make more money. Here's how we switch people from Optimum Nutrition, which is the best-selling protein powder in the world. It's found in Costco and Kmart and online and bodybuilding.com and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Look at the ingredients on this. It's made from a whey-based isolate, which is very good, and a whey-based concentrate. So it's about a 50-50 blend of a really good protein and then a not so great protein. It's 24 grams of protein per scoop. It has some sugar. It's also got 3 grams of carbs. Our Pro 7 or Prozene is 34 grams of protein per scoop, so it's 1/3 more protein per scoop. It's also sugar-free, gluten-free, 1 gram of fat, 2 grams of carbs, and it's made primarily from whey-based isolates. As an added bonus, it's also got casein and also egg. So it's really and honestly all-in-one protein. We don't sell any standalone caseins and we don't sell any standalone egg proteins because you get them all in one. Here's the sales line on that. Is why would you want to buy several different proteins searching for one casein or one egg or one isolate when you get all of them at the same time? So the Pro 7 delivers isolates for very quick acting, highest in leucine. Leucine is the amino acid that builds the most muscle. You also have casein for the very long acting protein, and you also have egg, which is the most bioavailable of all. What you'll also notice about our Pro 7 versus the cheaper protein powders is how easy it mixes up in cold water. So the sales line that we use on this is there's 2 ways a consumer can tell how good of a protein powder that they are getting. There's 2 tests. Number 1, grams of protein per scoop. And number 2, how well the protein mixes up in plain old cold water. Our shaker cups in my shop come with no screens, no balls, and no springs. We use that as a sales line too, meaning look, our proteins are so pure, you don't need that stuff in there. If you go to any other nutrition store, you'll see that their shaker cups have these agitators. Those agitators are in those shaker cups to break up cheap stuff they put in the protein, xanthan gum, guar gum, and whey-based concentrates. Lastly, we have one that a lot of folks have decided to stock. I like this protein a lot too. It's called the Pro 7 Natural. And the only difference between Pro 7 Natural and the other Pro 7, the original I should say, is the fact this guy here has no artificial colors, sweeteners, or flavors. It's got some cane sugar in it and some cocoa. The flavor in my shop, about 60% of our customers, maybe 50%, but about half and half, whatever, like this one over this one. A big sales point on this guy though is it's 100% all natural. If you have any questions about proteins or how to sell them in addition to that, give me a call. I'd be glad to help you out however I can.